probably just kind of hang and watch. I don't know nothing about Liza P.
Hello, I am back, and I have Ermin here with me,
Ah,
and we're gonna play Liza PP now.
well, if Treasury tells a lie, it's going to be lies of T.
It's true. Hey there, I'm Chichi.
Ah,
Hmm,
more
hi-
Freeman.
Hi back, I'm Tay. I bet you are. This is probably the best, Souls-like game that's not made by FromSoft.
Never gotten into any of these kind of games. I don't know how I'd feel about them.
So, I played a lot of them, and a lot of them missed the mark. But this is coming from someone who likes Dark Souls, Demon Souls, stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Those
never played
games,
any of them.
Demon Souls and Dark Souls are hard games, but you can learn them. And I would say that about any Dark Souls game, but particularly those, because every other one, it's like the company got it in their head like, oh, we have to make a hard game, so things just have to be hard for the sake of being hard. And that's how it
Yeah.
feels to me. A lot of
Is
people don't
this
like
game the
Dark
Dark
Souls.
Souls of Dark Souls?
Yeah. Like, a lot of people don't like Dark Souls 2, but I've come to appreciate that more as I've played it more. It's very different than the other ones, so if you are wanting something similar to Dark Souls 1, you're not really going to get that. And Dark Souls 3 is just like Dark Souls 1, and it has good moments in it, but it's kind of worse. And like, it's still a good game, though. Like, I don't think any FromSoft game is a bad game, but there are ones that I decidedly don't like. Like, I don't like Elden Ring that much. I don't hate it, I play it, but probably one of my least favorite Souls games. Just,
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
well, just from the company. And then, like, I've played other Souls-like games from other companies, and they kind of miss the mark where the combat will be clunky, like Lords of the Fallen. Not the remake that just came out, but the original. It, like, wove in RPG mechanics, so it was a Souls-like game that also had, like, over-the-shoulder dialogue tree kind of stuff with its characters. And then you also had RPG stats to level up that would increase, like, how good your roll is and your invincibility frames. And, yeah, Dark Souls does this too, but it kind of felt like things were a little bit more RNG with Lords of the Fallen. It didn't really feel good to play. Apparently the remake is a lot better. And then, like, I played other ones, like, oh god, what was that one awful one? It was like, fuck, I have it on Steam, one second. What were you gonna say earlier while I'm looking this up?
I was just thinking about how, like, so many gaming journalists for a while were just like, this is the Dark Souls of the Dark Souls thing. It's just like how Cuphead is the Dark Souls of tutorial for Polygon.
Yeah. God, that was really frustrating.
I gotta play through that game still.
Cuphead is really fun. I haven't played the DLC. I did beat the game, though. Yeah, it is Surge.
Yeah.
Or Sergey, however you say your name, I'm sorry.
Either's fine. As long as you don't call me Sarge like people on TF2 do for some reason.
Sarge.
Yes. Like, hey, Sarge! I'm like, what?
Hey, Sarge. What you doing there? Let's see, oh, Mortal Shell. Fuck that game. That was an awful game. I fucking hated Mortal Shell. Had awful level design, I never knew where I was going, and it was not fun.
Sounds like that Half-Life 2 mod I was playing a week or so ago where I was ready to rip my hair out.
And did I see the new Game Freak game? I did, and like all the comments were like, "Oh my god, Game Freak can actually make a game." And my friends like, I feel so bad for Game Freak. They've just been making Pokemon forever. They might be tired of it at this point. There's another Souls-like game that's better than other ones I've played, but it still doesn't really hit the mark in the right way for me. Neo is an interesting game. I actually like the Neo games, but I feel like the Neo games are a bit overstimulating for me. Because, have you ever played Neo, Ermin?
I'm not.
Okay, so this is, imagine a Souls-like game, but it's made by Team Ninja. Like, like Team Ninja actually did make Neo. So the first Neo game is about this Westerner who lives in feudal Japan, and you play as him. Whereas the second game is about you being the child of a demon and a human, and you get to customize your character, and that's why you have all these special abilities. But the game does flow like Dark Souls, but you have different weapons and stuff. But holy crap, it is like way too much micromanaging for me. I like the game, but you get different weapons, and then you can have like let's say you get a fist weapon. There's different rarity tiers of that fist weapon, and within those rarity tiers, there's also different abilities that fist weapon can have, and then you can upgrade the fist weapon, but you can also combine it with another fist weapon so that the dominant traits will transfer to the one that you want, or you can break it down into materials so that you can create other stuff. And there's like 8 different types of weapons, so this applies to all of those. And then that also applies to every single armor piece in the game, and there's head, arms, legs, torso. Like, it is just way too much freaking micromanaging for me. But the game itself, it's really fun to play.
I played some factory games somewhat recently where it was just like, you just make stuff in the factory, and you had to like manage, all the machines and everything that you would, but you also had to manage like workers' breaks and everything, and I was just like, this is way too much.
A resub! Yeah. Nesmog, thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate it. Welcome out. We're doing some Lies of P today. Yeah, I pushed that gate open. Did you see that? It was fucking awesome.
That gate was heavy.
Pushed it over with my puppet arm. Yeah, that's my squeezing arm. They took my squeezing arm! Why my squeezing arm? Why?
They took the squeezing art and replaced it with a Cuisinart.
My category? Oh, thank you. I forgot to update that. I updated everything else, but not that. Lies of P. There we go. I'm keeping the name, though. The name is still Update 70 or whatever.
Lies of P, Update 70.
Yeah.
Hey, let's be more careful. The Black Rabbit Brotherhood.
Also, I should read from that essay I was telling you about earlier, the
My
really
name's
bad
Jimmy.
Mario
We'll talk
essay.
later, when we're safe.
Yeah.
It was for a philosophy class, and just, like, the teacher graded it with an F, that's all I'll say. It's fucking hilarious.
God. I love the, like, paper someone wrote about Mario. It's like, who knows what Mario is thinking or why he stomps turts all day.
That one!
Yeah, oh, that one's so good.
When he leaves to stomp turdies.
And it's like, stop!
Yeah, the teacher literally is like, stop, please!
And it's like, does Mario gain anything from being part of the 1%? And it's like, why are we saying
1%
this?
of the life kind. Like,
Per
what the-
chance. God, that one is so funny.
I'm just thinking of Xavier Renegade Angel, where she's like, that's a complicated question, because that would imply to some degree that there's some sort of higher power out there.
Elysian Boulevard was
No
a
need to be
regular
reductive.
rich people row. You wanted fancy boutiques and shops. No place better.
Oh, I want fancy
That was long
boutiques
ago,
and shops.
Before the puppet frenzy.
Ah. You missed. That's the slowest traveling bullet I've ever seen in my life. But I still got hit by it twice.
Quick, use Fear's bullet slowdown time thing. Work.
So, I said this is the best Souls-like game not made by FromSoft. So, this game plays a lot more like Bloodborne than it does Dark Souls. It still has more Souls elements to it. It's not quite as quick as Bloodborne is, but it leans more in that direction because Bloodborne did a thing where it's like, oh, you got hit. Well, if you're aggressive, you can actually refill your health up to like a certain point. And this game does the same thing.
Yeah, I feel like with these kind of games, I would just get into a mindset where I'm just so technical and just like, alright, easy does it.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Like Hotline Miami.
The only thing... Okay, so this is where I feel Sekiro is a lot better than Bloodborne, in my opinion. Bloodborne and this game, they do a thing where in Dark Souls you can be tanky, or you can do magic, or you can do a dex build, or a faith build, like that kind of thing. In Bloodborne, you're pretty much stuck to a dex build, but you still have like strength weapons and stuff like that, but the game leans really heavily into maneuvering around stuff, rather than tanking it.
Cool ninja moves.
And this game does the same thing, but Sekiro, it kind of forewent like all of their weapons and stuff, and it's like, no, you're just this like samurai, and you only have one weapon and one fighting style, and then the game revolves around that, and it works really well. Like, Sekiro is a hard game, but it's manageable, and it's really fucking fun. I like Sekiro a lot.
I'm trying to think of like what the hardest game I've tried to do. My ultimate gamer moment is. I don't know. Like I said, I've never played these games. I can't say if I like them or wouldn't like them.
Yeah. Nice. Star fragments cross dimensions and grant wishes. Thank you. I sure read that in time.
I wish Trevor was Uber.
There's a guy behind me. Ooh. Got him. I've been watching someone on TikTok that cosplays as a character from the Souls games. And his whole thing is about tricking other people like he's a PvP player. And I can't do PvP myself, but man, it's really fun to watch him because he just analyzes everything and shows you why he does stuff. And he has fun with it. and I really like that.
There are so many games out there like that where it's just like, you can be good at killing all the monsters in the game, but player versus player is a whole different ballgame.
Oh yeah, and I'm not good at PvP. Mainly because, like, I'm not bad at the games, but I am bad at thinking on my feet. And with PvP, and yeah, like, if I practiced it, I could get better. But it stresses me out too much knowing it's another player. When
Yeah.
I have a hard time not blaming myself in a very unhealthy way with PvP. But, like, if I'm playing a normal game, I can get frustrated, but usually it's like, okay, I can recognize the patterns here and I can learn to work around that. I have time to kind of, like, figure out myself and what I need to do and get better. I can't do that with PvP.
Yeah, with what you're just saying, pretty much just describing me. That's why games like Overwatch may be unendingly angry.
Yeah. I can play those now and then. Like, I played Splitgate with a friend recently. But, like, after we played it, I was kind of like, ah, shit, I gotta repair. Like, after we played Splitgate, I was like, yeah, I've had my fun with it, I'm done now. And I uninstalled it and removed it from my account.
The only PvP games I can really get into nowadays are, like, TF2 and, sometimes COD, like COD in bursts, because you play COD enough and you're gonna pace yourself after a while.
Yeah. Oh, you. Ow. Oh my god. He just ran me over. Liar die! Oh god! Okay, I'm not dead. I'm actually alive. Yep, I did it. So I lied, so I'm alive.
You're lying.
Hey, Noel, welcome out. Good to see ya. I also love that the enemies in this game are puppets because it feels very fresh compared to a lot of other stuff. Where it's like, oh, yep, it's a demon. That's a demon. Yep, it's a demon. Oh, what are we fighting now? Oh, it's a demon. Oh, it's a knight.
Uh-oh, RuneScape's trying to nerd block me.
Dude, did you see the new game that the creators of RuneScape came out with?
I've heard it's really good.
I tried it and I didn't like it. I thought it was awful. So, here's my reasoning. RuneScape had kind of, like, yeah, it didn't have great graphics or anything, right? But it had kind of a...
It's got fine graphics now.
Yeah, well, I'm talking about, like, the classic RuneScape, not the new shit. I don't like the new one. I like the classic. But it has, like, a cohesive world and everything. The new game that they made, they censor a lot of stuff. You can't just, like, swear in chat or anything. I think they want, like, a younger target audience, which is fine. But the world itself...
Want a target audience that isn't just the people that have played for the past 25 years.
Yeah. So the game is set up like, you know how Super Mario RPG has those isometric layouts and stuff, and when you're in an area, the edge of it is just this pathway that goes into an abyss, and you go to it and it takes you to the new area?
Yeah.
That's how this game is set up, where everything is like a tile that you walk to. If you're going to a new area, you step onto like a walkway and then the new area appears. But here's the thing that made me hate it. You get through the tutorial, and then they're like, okay, so you're going to go on this mission, but before you go there, you need to learn how to use the bow. And I'm like, okay, how do I learn how to use the bow? And it's like, get to level 50. And I'm like, level fucking 50?
Yeah,
what?
Yeah, that sounds like RuneScape.
And I'm like, I've got to get to level 50 to try the bow? So, it turns out that each area you have to level up in. So, you spend time in this area, you explore it, you wander it, you gather stuff, you level up your different abilities and skills. And then when you get to the new area, you start over from level 1 and level all of them up again. And that happens every single time you go to like a new zone. And when I found that out, I said, fuck this, I'm never playing it again.
God, like, yeah, no, that really sounds like RuneScape. It's like, alright, like, our quests aren't just go fetch this, you're kind of engrossed in a story. Oh, you want to continue 75 smithing, please? And it's like, okay, fuck you.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm so tired of RPGs making the grind way worse than it needs to be, or just, like, making it pointless.
Oh, RuneScape's always been like that. RuneScape's the game you play in the background while doing something else.
Yeah. I mean, I'm older now, I don't have as much time, so it's possible that lack of time gives me a lack of patience, and I just don't have... I'm not as tolerant as much of things like that. If I was younger, maybe I would like it more, but that's why I didn't. But I really do hate RP. Well, this is why I really loved Expedition 33. Because it was an RPG that felt like an RPG. The levels, like, didn't feel pointless. In so many RPGs, it feels like there's a leveling system because RPGs have a leveling system. And they're like, okay, so what if, like, you leveled up, but then, like, everything leveled with you, so that it never felt like you were getting stronger? Because that way, you know, you don't have to worry about getting bored. Like, everything just stays at your level, and nothing you do matters. And it's like, why am I playing an RPG then? Why didn't you just make, like, an action game, an action-adventure game, like Zelda, or... I don't know, why didn't you make a Mario? Like, anything that is not an RPG, why didn't you make that? I fucking hate Western RPGs because they ruin that concept of what an RPG is. Nothing kills my mood and my interest like leveling enemies. I can't stand it.
RuneScape's always been one of those games that just never respected your time, though.
Yeah.
Famously, like, with RuneScape, one of the skills that you level up, or actually all the skills for that matter, you level up, there's 99 levels for a skill, and just in terms of, like, raw experience points, you want to know what the halfway point is? What level?
What?
92!
Oh my god.
So when you're level 92, by pure numbers, they literally tell you, you're halfway done! Of course, by then you're doing stuff at better rates and everything, but, like, just by raw numbers, oh my god, guys.
There we go. Ow. Okay.
God damn it.
I could have done better, but I got them. Oh, and a treasure chest here. Anyway, sorry to chat if I'm complaining too much. I get very passionate, and I am quite opinionated. It doesn't mean I haven't liked Western RPGs. I enjoyed Skyrim, but there's a few gaming design choices that particularly irk me that I have never liked. Scaling enemies is one of them.
I get, like, on paper why scaling enemies is a good idea,
I know
but
what
it's
you're
like,
thinking.
guys,
Don't worry. I won't. For your information.
especially if you don't balance your stuff properly, and, like, oh my god, I know this isn't really an RPG, but I have so many issues with the balance in Valheim.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like, oh, you just completed this area, well, have fun struggling in the next area.
Oh, I should buy these, just because I get the handle with them, too. I love Valheim. It's one of my favorite crafting games. I think that Valheim is the best at the base game, and every expansion has made it way too grindy, and it has gotten ahead of itself.
Like, it always felt grinded to me, especially just with the enemies just being tanky as fuck.
See, I feel like the swamp is pretty bad for grinding. Like, it is. But as far as, like, what the base game contained, the base game went up to the mountains, and I feel like even though there is a grind there, like, if you do end at the mountains, I feel like it's an acceptable grind, if that's the last area. The new update just made it so that you have to grind even more in the beginning areas, and they don't do anything to alleviate that grind, which they really should.
I mean, I can kind of see why they did it, because of the beginning areas, it's like, you do your thing, then you're done, and you never touch this area again. That's just me personally, though.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Close range, large output. Huh.
Also, you have to be really
crazy.
nomadic in that game.
Yeah, you do. I actually really love sailing in Valheim. It's one of my favorite things to do, but it can take hours. I went on a journey to the edge of the world in that, and I think that entire trip took around 2.5 hours there and back.
God. Now just do it in Minecraft, and you'll do it for the next year.
Yep, I will say that, like, just like at its core, I do think Valheim's one of my favorite crafting games, because my favorite thing to do in Valheim, I do like going out and fighting, I like gathering stuff, but my favorite thing to do is building in that game.
Yeah, building's fun.
Building is so great. But I will say that I think the best crafting game, just period, is Minecraft. Like, nothing has ever surpassed Minecraft. Everything tries to copy it, nothing copies it as good. Sometimes they'll excel in an area where they'll have a new idea, or they'll have, like, a gimmick that's fun, but the overall, like, thing with crafting stuff, like, nothing, like, even competes with Minecraft. You can build computers in Minecraft. Yeah. One thing I love... sorry. I played a mod with Niru, and they had, like... It wasn't just redstone stuff. They had, like, a logic system in that, where you can auto-put stuff in chests and have things, like, flowing. And I worked with it until I figured it out, and I had this giant setup underneath Niru's base for making us items automatically, and it was so much fun.
I thought you were gonna say for stealing his stuff.
Gonna steal all of Niru's feathers and then his body.
Have you ever seen Create before?
Create?
It's a mod for Minecraft that's like on more modern stuff, Create.
Ah, I don't think so.
Okay, I'm gonna link you a video. You don't have to watch it right now. I'll link you a video.
Okay.
This is the most bonkers Minecraft mod I've ever seen.
Why is the ergo reacting like that? If you want to
Like,
check
you
it
won't,
out,
if
I
you've
can
never
take
seen
points.
this mod, you won't even believe that this is actual gameplay and not, like, pre-rendered.
Okay. Hey, hi, welcome out. A dimensional butterfly. Oh god, kill it. Oh my god.
Actually trying to get together a modern Minecraft server with friends on soon.
Yeah. Got a catalyst.
Oh yeah, now I remember what I was gonna say. I think, from a vanilla standpoint, I think Terraria is better, but
Yeah.
modded Minecraft is okay. Terraria's got a lot going on just in its base game, and I don't know, like, they've been getting a little better, like, in the past year or so, but their past few updates have been just all kind of lazy. Like,
What,
don't add too much
Terraria's?
or no, Minecraft.
Oh, gotcha.
It's like, don't add too many mobs at once, we need to make toy designs out of them.
I wish we could play together.
Who's talking? I need you to shut the fuck up.
Who is it?
Sorry.
Oh, Murphy. I wish I could.
Oh, Murphy. I wish I could play with Murphy. I miss Murphy. Murphy was the best. Remember Murphy? No. He was so good. I loved Murphy.
I don't know, Murphy.
Me neither.
Okay.
He's probably lame.
Probably an asshole.
Oh, let me, sharpen. There we go.
I'm trying to think of what mod you're talking about, because I know there's one mod that, like, condenses down a lot of, like, redstone circuits into, like, one block. And just,
Yeah.
that mod hurts my brain to look at, because I'm like, I'm not an electrician, I don't know how to do these kind of gates. Like, what is a XOR gate?
Oh, the XOR. Yeah. God, I can't remember. I used to know that stuff because I played a lot of Little Big Planet. And I looked up how to do stuff. So you had like AND gates and XOR gates and whatnot. Hell, you know, I need to... I have another game. It's like Mario Maker, but for Zelda. It's not made by Nintendo, it's made by an indie dev, like, and obviously it's not actually Zelda, but that's the closest comparison I can give you because you make top-down maps and stuff. And you can set up, like, yeah, and you can set up AND gates and stuff like that in it. And I really need to spend some time and learn how to make a good dungeon in it.
Thought about making a Zelda dungeon before.
Yeah, that game's really good for it.
I've only beaten a few of them. I think I've only beaten Minish Cap and Link to the Past.
Yeah.
Also, with
I need...
what HD Hype's saying, there is a mod in Minecraft where you can just straight up program on computers.
Yeah. I need to finish Minish Cap. I have played a lot of Zelda games. I have played pretty much none of the handheld ones.
Like, I'm the opposite. I played a lot of the handheld ones. Like, I tried playing through, I think it was Ocarina of Time on an emulator. And I
Yeah.
think I got through to Dongo's Temple, and then something fucked up with my emulator where it just shoved me back to Zelda's Castle, and I was like, alright, I guess I'm done.
Yeah, I understand. Losing progress can really kill your motivation. No, my boy!
I won. My baby. Thank you. Before I lose my...
She said the baby was at City Hall. Should we check it out?
Nah,
Hope everybody's safe.
I don't. I hope they're all dead and turned into puppet.
You're a puppet. I'm gonna dangle you around in strings. You're gonna dance like a little wolf guy at AC.
Please.
Oh my god, Trevor married like a physical one. Little goober dancing.
Ow. There we go. So, I kept attacking, and I had used up all my pulse charges, which are the Estus Flask in this game. And because I did that, I got one back. Got him. Hey, I got a baton as a weapon. Nice.
Time for some cool police brutality.
Hell yeah. It itches, peel the skin, and there's blue blood. Pretty cocoon. Death and death, death, death and 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 death. I'm alive. It itches. Okay, cool. That was a cool letter. I like it. I have resistance and you don't. I'm opening this gate right now. You really suck. I hate you a lot.
Why do you hate me?
Ah! Ow! Because he does shit like that, and then I'm like, get over here, like Scorpion, and I kill him. Alright, let's take that elevator back to the merchant. Lift the lever. Hey, merchant man.
I'm getting Taco Bell on Twitch. Taco Bell.
Gross. Taco Bell. Taco Bell, Taco Bell. Product placement at Taco Bell. On chorrito, nacho burrito.
I'm very indifferent on Taco Bell. It's like, I'd rather have, like, legit Mexican food.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm just raising my vitality a lot right now.
For some reason, I thought you were going to say raising my Vicodin.
My Vicodin is going up.
Sounds like a meter you get in Cry of Fear.
Dude, I tried. Look, Cry of Fear is good. But, you know, they have that whole, like, co-op mode. It was pretty awful.
I want to try that co-op with someone, because, like, I don't mind the single player in that game, except for the damn inventory. It's so shit.
Yeah.
And the balancing of just, like, being able to use different guns is awful.
Yeah. See, I want to play the single player, but the co-op was awful. And the reason that the co-op was awful is because you could affect each other in co-op, and they also don't let you move through each other. And then they have, like, these really narrow hallways where it's like, oh, you're running from the chainsaw guy, and, like, he does a lot of damage, but all of you get in each other's way, and you can't walk around each other.
That's just
It's
the point
really...
where you start shouting door stuff.
Yeah, just really... It's frustrating.
Yeah. I was about to say we should play Afraid of Monsters on Sven Co-op, but that mod has the same problem, if not a bit worse.
I have done Sven co-op with Half-Life. That was fun. And there's this other game where you're fighting zombies and stuff. And I played through that whole thing with a friend, and that was fun.
It might have been either They Hunger or Afraid of Monsters. I'm not sure which one. Were the zombies fast, or were they just kind of like, ugh?
It had some sort of storyline of this guy creating zombies, and you fought some slow ones at first. And
Okay,
then...
yeah, that's They Hunger.
Yeah. I enjoyed it, though. I thought it was fun.
Yeah. I play through that mod every now and then. It's good, except the last boss is horribly balanced, and you pretty much go through all your ammo fighting it, and if you run out of ammo, you're kind of screwed.
The Nini's Urgent Repair Tool.
But, so, Afraid of Monsters, it's definitely more effective in single player because... I can write a video essay about it. It's kind of accidentally genius.
You know what caused the puppet frenzy,
Because
don't you?
the very first level of the game is the hardest level.
Sneak past me.
And it kind of puts you on edge for the rest of the game of just this weird fear state of like, oh my god, I'm gonna run out of ammo, or my flashlight's gonna run out of battery, holy shit.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna play it co-op, your first level is literally just you're fighting through a pit-class hospital. So yeah, you're gonna get stuck indoors a lot.
Yeah.
So it might be fun, but I'd leave that up to you. God, the sense of direction of that map is non-existent.
There we go. Take that, you mad donkey. One thing that I love about this game is that it actually has masks that I want to wear.
Are you a dream?
Masks that take over your body.
Oh, I wish.
God, this gum tastes like ass.
Oh,
My
I
boss
killed
got
him.
gum today, and it's cotton candy flavored gum, and it just tastes stale.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
Oh well, it cost me like $1, so I'll probably still chew on it at some point.
Oh my god, it's Geppetto. My son, you have a dog face.
You have a face only a mother dog could love.
We meet, son. And It's a dream come true. Seeing you like this. I understand why some people despise me. But in
I got the donkey gear. We can be a donkey now.
It's like medieval Hotline Miami.
Or like a steampunk Victorian one.
Find a steampunk Mac 10 lying on the ground.
Look at this. Donkey head, see?
Donkey Ode. What a story.
We're a donkey now, yay!
I want to hear. Use the still catch up.
Trevor, you're such an ass.
Oh man, I wish.
Gonna be my ass soon.
I hope so. I gotta turn into a twerky again.
Yes. I need to get some damn money with a job and stuff so I can commission that again.
I gotta catch up on my queue so that I can draw more stuff that I want to. And take on more commissions.
I gotta get my buddy Manny to commission you too. Because he loves TF almost as much as you do, and he's too damn shy to say hi.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that.
Yeah. It's like everyone I know is like that. Like, oh
Yeah.
god, I just died too much. If I start making loud noises and it's interrupting, please let me know.
You're good.
I know you said you don't play Gmod, but I would love to see your reaction to some of these stupid horror maps on this sometime. They literally throw JPEGs at you. Like, that's how desperate they are to scare you.
I know there's like a whole thing, people being scared by 2D JPEG heads that chase them.
Yeah, that's Nextbots, and I never really saw the point of those. Like, they're a little scary because they're unpredictable, but they're kind of goofy.
Yeah.
And the scariness is just because the AI just knows the map and knows how to get to you.
Idiot puppet. You're an inhuman monster! What took you so long, idiot? I love that. I gotta watch through, that movie again.
What movie?
It's the Puss in Boots movie with Jack Horner.
Oh, yeah.
Bratz news issue. Vanini going to make a police mascot puppet that has ended in failure.
I was like, yeah, go fuck yourself with this fucking failure.
Right? It's after me. There we go.
Saw the numbers of it and I was like, this is a Lilo and Stitch experiment. It's experiment number 1646.
Jumba's been busy. Will you be my friend? Everyone's gone. I'm all alone now. Oh, that poor tree has no friends.
What are you talking about? There's like plenty of trees around.
Will you be my friend? Never!
No. No
Just start
survivors.
cutting it down. Like, ah!
What do we do? Just give her that baby puppet?
Keep attacking so they can attack back and give them a puppet heart attack.
Puppet combo?
Puppet combo? Oh fuck, I didn't know I was playing that kind of game.
Nah, if this is a puppet combo game, it'd be way louder.
It would be. And more pixelated. And with a lot of warping textures around the sides and obnoxious VHS filters. One thing I think that's funny about Puppet Combo is that his settings are not consistent across games. Oh, cool. Like, he'll have some games where the VHS filter is forced, and then he'll have other games where you can turn it off, and then, like, in some games, he's like, here's a CRT filter, here's a VHS filter, here's a black and white filter, here's a retro filter. And then the next game he makes won't have those same filters, they'll have different filters. It's like, why don't you just have consistent filters?
It's funny, when you said settings at first, I thought you were talking about, like, location and time period. I was like, I just assumed that.
Playing Stay Out of the House was really fun.
Yeah, I love watching that playthrough. You got a grudge against Grandma.
Oh, fuck that grandma, and she kept coming back, too. And no matter how many times he patched it to keep her dead, she kept coming back.
I'm not dead! I feel fine!
Just me hiding under the table and grandma's, like, zooming around in her wheelchair.
Oh my god, I wonder if there's like an NPC pack for Gmod that is like puppet combo stuff. I gotta look into that. Because you can add Cry of Fear enemies to Gmod. Have Chainsaw Man slap Wallace Breen in the face if you want to.
One thing I really like about Stay Out of the House is the details they put into it. Like, you can kill the grandma so that she's not around to alert him anymore. But if you kill her, then he becomes more active in patrolling just in general. And if he sees her dead body, he freaks out and he removes a lot of hiding spots because he flips over tables and stuff.
I like that.
Yeah. Thing's angry.
I thought it was so goofy with your playthrough though when oh shit, by the way, if I disconnect suddenly there's a puppet show on.
Okay.
But I thought it was goofy when you found the rat, you just like, oh rat! Just start taking up a fucking thing.
Oh yeah. I love killing rodents in games. It's funny.
You're gonna kill it, and then you're just like, oh, I'm so happy it's a rat! Wait, I gotta get some. Yay,
Yeah.
rat!
Ow.
Is that loud?
Whoa. Whoa. Ow. There we go. Hey, I bought those throwable items for a reason. Get him out of here.
Model out his face.
A core, the P organ.
Oh.
Level up.
Yeah, that was weird.
What?
My mouse and Gmod just like unlocked for a second.
Oh.
What the hell is this thing?
A simple weapon.
Whoa. I love Half-Life mods that focus on the zombies, just because they're so, like, brain-dead and fun to kill.
Yeah.
Like, throw a washing machine at them. You have Trevor into a washing machine and throw him at him.
Hell yeah. So, I have a baton handle, but I have my rapier blade on it, so it just swings it like a baton now.
A telescopic rapier.
Oh, it's funny. Okay, I think that the way forward is blocked. I have to go back to the
I think
hotel.
we're done here, pal. Back
Yeah.
to the hotel.
Oh no, they're gonna give you a continental breakfast there.
Oh, shit. This is not what I was expecting.
They're gonna give you eggs and a cereal dispenser.
Welcome to my name. Please let that hotel. Welcome.
Welcome, my name, welcome. Welcome, my name, welcome.
Welcome to City 17.
Yeah.
You have chosen
The
or
grand
been
first,
chosen
second,
to
third,
get
fourth,
fucked in
I
the
told you
ass.
that.
Oh,
The
God.
sweet historic, that is what.
Leave the fucking city now! I love that video.
Cool puppet out there. I picked up. Why don't we, Mr. Vinny? The puppets.
Luminous. So what kind is this? It holds electricity. Nice. Here's the lady that's looking at a painting of herself.
Very dangerous.
Conceited.
People have. Thanks for. I see. You lie. People on the out. I'm an. Make yourself.
It's the painting that boosts your ego.
Hell yeah.
That book reminds me. All who?
That book reminds me. Yep. It sure does.
You save. He is on the. I'll use my power.
Reminds me of time riposte.
Ergo, without and you gather more in the food gem as you get.
Imagine my mask becomes my face and I just start giving people slobbery donkey kisses.
First place.
Always, my friend.
I will not apologize.
Remember,
Hell yeah.
because
Remember, the heart. The heart. Okay. Oh, I see.
you can get from
Panini.
City Hall to the factory.
Panini. I want a panini.
False rematch. You can relive false fights, right? Do I get Ergo for doing that?
You get man for doing it.
Man, oh man. It's exciting.
Just suddenly my icon doubles on the stream.
Fight your memory. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't remember my memory being that strong. The hell you mean fight my memory and then throw me into that? My memory wasn't anywhere near that strong. God, I'm remembering that really wrong.
Like the school bully you forgot about.
Yeah. Okay, we're not doing this. Yeah, in battle memories. That memory is fucked up beyond all reason.
Reminds me of a boss you can rematch in RuneScape. It was double the health, double the strength, and he's like a four-phase boss fight you fight all at once.
Oh my
Like,
god.
I don't want to do that.
Oh yeah, we gotta take the woman doll. I love just beating them with a rapier blade.
This is my father, this is my brother. I don't know why, but I've been watching a lot of nostalgia critics lately. I think it's really
Oh, yeah. Enjoying him.
It's a guilty pleasure.
Nice.
What's that? Credit card, something, something.
I could send. Please let me hear that.
Your springs are reacting. Ooh, I'm gonna trade out my handles again because I like the normal rapier better.
The Bapier.
The rapier.
I'm trying to, like, combine baton and rapier in my head somehow.
Assemble weapons!
Earth, fire, heart.
Wind, water, heart!
Captain Planet. Oh, that was a show.
Everyone's a tree.
If everyone turned into a tree, Captain Planet would be like, how is this a bad thing?
Have you seen that?
I don't think so.
It's like Captain Planet where Don Cheadle is playing Captain Planet.
Oh god.
It's a joke skit and whatnot, but it's really funny. And he just like starts turning everyone into a tree, and the Planeteers were just like, "Captain, stop! Stop!"
No.
And then he turns one of them into a tree. He's like, "Yeah, anybody else? One of you want to go green?" That's what I thought. Don't you summon me again unless you're ready for that pain. It's so funny.
Now he's gonna go stomp turdies.
Yeah. The stomp a turd.
Be a 1%er of the life kind. So fucking stupid.
Normal rapier is definitely the best I have for now.
A crowbar would be great.
Oh, so sorry. There we go. Just bait him out into an attack.
Then go bap, 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 right in the head.
Oh yeah. I used the key. Oh my god, let me
Here
through.
it is. The Nini works. Everything you see here belongs to the Nini. The classiest
God,
playboy and most
one of my
brilliant
favorite
inventor in crotch.
memes
Just
is
ask
this
him.
really stupid one
Not just
with
puppets. Almost every
it's
machine
a
in
really
Transit
bad
Crotch is
drawing,
supplied
and
from
then they
here.
have Reagan
You gotta be
Arataka
curious
show
about
up
the
from
guy.
Mob
What
Psycho
kind of person
100.
is he?
So it's just
You
this
could
guy
find him.
crying, and he's like, I'm so useless, and then the second panel, Reagan comes in, and he goes, Reagan Arataka! And Reagan goes, I slept with your mom last night. Oh my god, I can't edit the text!
What?
It's so dumb, and I love it. Oh boy. No! I missed my opportunity. There we go.
Gotta be opportunistic. Anyway, how's your sex life?
Well, anyway, how is your sex life?
I love that thing. I cannot tell you, it's confidential. Anyway, how's your sex life?
You're tearing me apart, Lisa! Lisa, please, just talk to me!
That movie
Tommy
would've been different
Wiseau.
if... Sorry, go ahead.
Tommy Wiseau's done some weird stuff, like, after that there was one thing where he reviewed some games, and it was just like a really odd thing. It was pretty funny.
Hey, it's Tommy Wiseau bringing you the new Joker!
And what were you gonna say?
Do you think that movie would have been different if instead of Tommy Wiseau it was Muscle Man?
Maybe.
You're tearing me apart, Lisa!
Start!
It kind of helped. Thank you for reminding me of this.
Okay.
Oh, it's so dumb.
Uh-oh. Hey, Brian, look over here.
Correct! Yes, that's what I would have said if you'd been right. You know what, caller? What's a monster? Oh, don't take it. Doors and keys. My next...
The Trinity Key. Oh, I didn't even hear that. Starla! I'm sorry Mordecai ruined your special day.
Mordecai, stop ruining Starla's special day or you're fired!
Dude, I saw a TikTok it was a live stream, and the guy was just like wearing a Mordecai like mask, and he was talking to chat like Mordecai, and that was the just entire purpose of the stream. He's like, thanks for the follows, dudes. That's really cool. Thank you. You're welcome.
There's a mod for Minecraft that adds in, it like adds in a bunch of animals and creatures, and one of the animals that adds in is a raccoon. And if you rename it to Rigby, it changes the texture to look like Rigby.
Oh, that's amazing. Rigby is the best character. I love Rigby so much.
I love Mordecai, except he got worse in that show.
Well, I mean, yes, he did. And I think that was kind of the point, too. Like, him and Rigby sort of trade places, except Rigby gets his shit together a lot more.
Yeah.
Than Mordecai had at the beginning.
No, Muscle Man, don't turn me into a skateboard.
Like, one interesting thing I noticed in it, like, in the early seasons, Rigby was adamant that he wasn't going to eat healthy food, and he just kept eating more and more junk food. And there's an episode where he's trying to get Mordecai, like, to come back to the park and get over his, like, breakup. And Mordecai's getting all of this junk food and stuff, and Rigby actually gets a salad to eat. He has some pretty good character growth over the series.
Is it better than Vegeta's?
Hey, Straight Fox, welcome out. Good to see ya. Doing some Lies of P today.
This place gives me the creeps. It's like something's gonna jump out any second. It's okay, pal. Gemini's looking out for you.
I can't believe I recently actually watched through the entirety of both. Well, I say entirety, but it was cut down without all the fucking useless filler and stuff. I watched through all of Dragon Ball, like, between the original show up to Dragon Ball Super, and watched through all of Naruto recently. And I'm like,
oh,
yeah,
damn.
no, basic bitch anime fan.
That's a lot, man. I think I watched... I watched Dragon Ball Kai and then Super. I haven't watched Naruto, but I hear that there's like a condensed version someone made that removed the filler. You want to watch it? Same thing with One Piece. It's like it's an abridged version called One Piece, or it just cuts out the filler.
I'm not a mouse, I'm a dang stoat. Also, thank you.
He is a stoat. That means he eats rabbits.
Oh, I thought I just ate eggs.
Huh?
I thought I just ate eggs.
I know, I remember seeing a Wild Thornberries thing about, like, a stoat having its, like, fur coat colors changed during the seasons. And that entire episode, Eliza's, like, making friends with this rabbit, and the rabbit's like, please, please don't let him kill me, please, please. And then Eliza's, like, trying to protect the rabbit through the whole episode, and then it just ends with Eliza, like, dumping the rabbit outside, and the stoat's chasing the rabbit to kill it, and she's like, no, no, help me, and it just ends like that.
Bitch.
So yeah, the rabbit just dies in the end. And the stoat has been avoiding the entire time.
Shippuden's like the sequel series to Naruto. It's hard to find. It's like made by different people, the version like without the filler. Because they never like released a DBZ Kai version of Naruto where they take out all the fillers, so the fans are just kind of like, I'm gonna make my own then.
Yeah.
It does help to cut out. Like God, I remember just like one fight taking like 5 episodes and it cut down to like 10 minutes.
I tried to watch, like, I gave Naruto 11 episodes to hook me, and then I just didn't care.
Yeah, OG Naruto's kinda... Shippuden's way better, I'll tell you that.
I remember, like, the first few episodes, and then they have this assassin attack them, and then Naruto ends up teleporting behind them and hitting them, and then the next episode, the teacher's like, oh, how did you do that? And it took them, like, an entire 23 minutes to tell them how he, like, used ninjutsu to disguise himself as a ninja star and get thrown behind the bad guy.
Yeah,
and I was just like,
a lot of explanation.
And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? And then the bad guy's like, hey, I'm still here at the end of the episode.
I'm still here, you know. Oh, you want to hear a funny thing about Naruto, though? You know his catchphrase?
Believe it? Yeah.
That's a translation error.
Yeah.
They actually fix it with a Shippuden. He's supposed to be saying, you know?
Oh. That still doesn't really make sense. They're like, Naruto, are you gonna do this? You know?
Like, yeah, you know? It's just like, I don't know,
Oh.
it's like a New Yorkism, kinda. It makes more sense than believe it.
Yeah. Believe it!
That got so grating. I was like, oh my god. Also, actually, I don't know if I should get into this, because I don't know if chat is fans of either Naruto or DBZ.
You can go ahead.
It's funny, like, I watched DBZ and then I watched Naruto, and I was like, what if they did a crossover? And it's like, DBZ characters would kick every one of Naruto's ass if you went by just, like, numbers.
Yeah, but Naruto can use magic. I kind of, like, always got annoyed with that with Naruto, because, like, ninjutsu, you would think the ninjas are using, like, misdirection, sort of like a magic trick, where it's like,
Kinda do.
oh, you know, I'm using sleight of hand, so you look over here, or I'm, like, forcing you to, like, close your eyes with a smoke bomb and stuff while I move over here. No, it's just literal magic. He's just actually getting turned into a giant shuriken, or he is actually turning into, like, 20 different, like, naked women around him, even though there's a real copy, like, they're, like, real.
But yeah, I think I saw that, like, if like Naruto characters at their strongest were to fight anyone in Dragon Ball, apparently like probably the best they could do is probably eat Raditz.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that's not good.
You searched Naruto without filler, and the top result said, "Filler is important whether it seems like it or not. It's part of the story, and it isn't right to skip just because you don't want to." Was that an AI response? Either that's an AI response, or it's some dumb kid or someone who hasn't grown up.
I mean, sometimes filler can be fun, but Naruto had some really dumb filler.
Yeah. Filler is not always bad, but I'm not talking about the occasional cartoon that has 1 or 2 episodes of it. We're talking about Naruto that has, like, I don't know, maybe 1,300 episodes, and 1,000 of those are filler.
Yeah. Literal arcs that are all filler. It's funny, because the original Dragon Ball honestly didn't have that much filler to it.
Really?
Like, it had a few episodes where it's like, Goku goes on this one adventure, okay, that's it, and it's like, okay, that was pointless. But, like, it didn't feel... I mean, unless there's bits that they added that were part of the manga, I don't know about that, but... It didn't seem like it was a lot of filler. It felt like everything was pretty centered to the story.
Right.
OG Dragon Ball's fun, but you gotta be in the right mindset for it.
You do. Like, Dragon Ball Z is not like a masterclass of storytelling, but I think where the creator excels at is just having fun, because the characters are really fun, and even if it's just kind of like steadily increasing numbers, I really like watching it for the characters.
Oh, I'm talking about 4Z, like the Dragon Ball anime from the 90s and 80s.
Oh, I see.
Before they introduced vegetable.
See, this is kind of how I feel about, what's that game that he made and he died before it released?
I don't know.
Sandland. Sandland is kind of a mediocre game. It's not that great and it can get really repetitive, but again, I really like the characters in it, and that's what makes it fun to go through. I just love that he names stuff after food, like you have King Bread and King Jam in Sandland.
I know Naruto, it's like, who is this? This is Sasuke Uchiha of the Uchiha Clan. It's like, who's this? That's just Piccolo. Because we named all these guys after instruments. Yeah, cooler Frieza, cold, frost.
Yeah.
Not in the anime yet, but there's literally characters later on that are all named after, like, cereal and grain.
That's so great. I love it.
I love Cooler's voice, he sounds like such a posh douchebag. I'm not going to get beaten by some lowly Saiyans like you.
I remember, like, when they introduced Mr. Satan during the Cell arc, it's like, what kind of name is Mr. Satan for a wrestler? And I didn't think I was going to like him, and then, like, I ended up really enjoying that character.
I was so fucking happy when Mr. Satan came out and I realized his voice was fucking Mr. Torg from Borderlands, and I was like, yes!
Oh.
Welcome to the badass crater, badass dude, badass. Have you played through Borderlands 2 in the DLCs?
I played through it a few times. I don't know if I've done the DLCs. I've only beaten it once.
The DLC, well, I say this because one of them is a steaming load of shit, but most of the DLCs are fun. But yeah, like, Mr. Torg, the character, it's like if you took the Mr. Satan meter and just cranked it up, like, past 100. He's so funny. My tank in Left 4 Dead has his voice, and it's so goddamn funny.
Nice.
Better get some ammo! Also in Borderlands, his voice has like a thing to it. Because he's like, I think he's like the sponsor, the CEO of the company, but he's got like a voice chip in his body where if he swears, it just automatically censors it.
That's funny.
But in Left 4 Dead with a tank, whenever he gets lit on fire, he just starts swearing over and over again, so it's just constant beeping.
Nice. Stargazer activated.
Yeah, and Torg runs the company that makes explosive guns. Also, he voices the Goliaths from Borderlands 2, which are my favorite characters in that damn game.
Explosive guns are TDR towards his micro rockets.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like, all their bullets are explosive.
You're going to the... He's the richest. I heard he went to... I know my way around him.
A symbol!
A stargazer. I know my way around.
I know my way around weapons.
Please, I heard
What do you know about Vinini?
Stargazer.
I want you to shut up, and I want you to upgrade my weapon.
What do you know about the Reapers?
What can you tell me about the Reapers? Slightly heavy.
Yes, that's you.
No. Okay, that's pretty awesome. Let's try using the dagger for a bit. Let's see how we do with that. Workshop Union Culvert is where we're going. Workshop Union Culvert. I think there's a bowling ball here, and we're gonna be like, oh dear, I didn't wanna get hit by that.
I want a gun that shoots bowling balls.
That'd be awesome.
That'd be good for Dynamite.
Yeah, honestly.
Knock down a bunch of zombies and just goes, nice throw!
Good on.
Nice cock!
I want that. Nice cock, bro. Nice. I can actually mix up my light and heavy attacks with this. I almost said light and dark attacks.
It is my dark notion. Oh, Trevor, I was saying earlier in your server, we should watch, the sequel to Blair Witch sometime.
Oh yeah? Why so?
Really bad.
Oh.
It has, like, nothing to do with the first movie.
Really? Oh, she got stabbed to death.
Laughing. They're very sensitive if I getting stabbed to death.
Nice. Honestly, the dagger is pretty fucking good. I think I kind of like the dagger. It's got inherent, like, burning on it, too. Stop looking at Mordecai, Muscle Man. He's not a nice cock. Oh yeah, there's an idea I've had for like regular show TF I've wanted to do for a while. It's based on the episode where Mordecai is like wanting to take Margaret's sweater back to her. But when he sniffs the sweater, he just turns into Margaret.
Oh, did Margaret sit here?
Sniff.
God. Oh, Margaret.
Need more coffee. Need more Margaret.
Yell, John Lennon.
I love where the episode where Mordecai is like dating Starla so he can break up with her and she'll go back to Mitch. And he's like, you wanna like go get some food? And she says, yes! And hugs him and he's just like,
Starla, I'm actually dying, please.
I got a Legion magazine. It was a magazine that meant for me.
Rat is this.
Oh shit.
The rats are all like this. The rat goes like this. So the rat's
That
like
thing
this.
killed me.
The normal rat is like this. That's the normal rat. Like this. Like this. It sniffs.
Like this.
It's like this for quite a while. He's like this.
It's locked in a rubber room.
And then maybe he sniffs. You are now
You
a
are
normal
now
rat.
a normal rat. Get over here.
I'm surprised you don't have one for. Alright, that's cool. Now I get to beat a big rat now.
I like how the giant ball rolling through here is just a bunch of mannequins. Like all crushed together.
Katamari.
What was that? A giant rolling ball of mannequins or puppet.
La 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 la.
La 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 la. La 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 la. My name is Demasi, my first name is Katamari, and if you put it together, we are Katamari. Shortcut. The Rat Man? I don't think I see the Rat Man.
He's talking about the video you were playing. Or the redeemed, or whatever it was.
Oh, it's Jordan Peterson, and just like some moments stitched together from, I guess one of his videos. I've never seen the original, that's just really funny. The rat goes like this.
Can he crawl on the floor like a baby? That will be so beautiful.
My friend, I have a friend that likes Jordan Peterson because he's like, he just sounds like Kermit the Frog to me.
Kermit the Frog?
That's why.
Did you just call me Kramit? Oh, Sensimia Street. It's so stupid.
Ooh, admirers seem to follow me everywhere. Pleased to see you, my stalker friend.
You made it
It's
all
the
way
red
here,
fox.
unboarded by ruffians.
Oh, and the black cat.
I've never seen you before, but
This
And the
may
Black
would
Adder.
you catch that?
you caught us on our return.
Keep your whisper. Well, best of luck.
Are you carrying the latest edition of Vanini's Landmark Guide? It goes for a you can get. But you're in luck. You'll wish you had this, and the price is a steal.
Honestly, yeah.
I know a smart bargainer when I see one.
Ah, a headless mannequin.
hapless mannequin, so a mannequin.
Yes. Ow. But without a hand. You know, that was a bad end in a, Choose Your Own Adventure Goosebumps book, where you run into a monster, and it's like, what do you do? And it's like, run away or try to pull off the mask. It's like, you try to pull off the monster's mask, but it's actually his face, so then he laughs and gives your head a tug. Well, you were on this adventure, and now you've gone and lost your head.
You and Yara just like touch fingers.
Night, Noel. Shortcut. Did this factory worker ever think he would be destroyed like a puppet? Blue Blood's tailcoat. Recreate one, you who opened the door, be one with the great ones. Oh, I think I'm pretty close to getting the rat mask or the mouse mask. Rat. We are the rat. Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Ow. I tried to dodge. Ow. Get. I don't like this thing. There we go. Ooh. Swordsmanship Master's Amulet. Nice. I had to switch weapons on that. He was fire-based, and this dagger is a fire-based weapon.
With more fire. Fight fire with fire. as they say.
Fight fire with fire and fire, fire and fire and fire, fire. Oh my god. This sucks. Shortcut. Before I die.
Before I die, I wish to curse all of you. You're like the British guy who cursed the chair at the pub and the chair kills people that sit in it.
You bitch. That like sudden shoulder check got me. Okay, we'll have to find our way back. But I will have to do that next time. I was trying to find a save point so I could stop. Because I'm feeling pretty tired. I need to stop here. And we'll make some more headway on another stream. But thank you everybody for watching. I appreciate you. I hope y'all had a good time. Thank you for being here. And I will catch y'all later. Have a good night, everybody. Bye-bye.